Hello lovely people, welcome to my channel, The Cockney Crafter. I'm Ali and I'm here today to show you a little flip through of my latest completed junk journal. Right, so I'll jump straight in. She's wrapped in this lovely scarf. It's lilac with silver leaf prints on the front, and on the inside it's a lovely deep purple. This is Isabella. She is 200 plus pages. She's got a lovely tassel closure. She's a very chunky monkey, lots of sewing, lots of little charms. She's very big, yeah. On the front, I've hand dyed the fabric before making the hardback cover, and once I'd added the fabric to the boards, I distressed her all around to make her look a bit older. She's got a collage on the front and some nice trims, 3 different types of lace, this lovely little flower decorative piece on the edge. Right, so I'll jump straight in. She's got, I said she's got 200 plus pages, a 2-inch spine, and she is 8 1/4 by 6 inches. So she's got 3 signatures. I used the paper pack Lilac Flowers by Septeria, and I also used, I'll just look at it, Mystery Marbles. I used a few pages from that, but the Lilac Flowers, I used every single bit of the book, well, the paper pad, apart from this journaling card, because it says to wish you a happy birthday, so I'll be saving that for making someone's birthday card. And these 2 borders that was on the front cover, as you can see, they're not double-sided because they was on the front cover, and I'll be saving those for something or other. But the rest of it, the whole front cover as well, I used, cutting bits out and that. So I really got my money's worth. It weren't as thick as a normal pad, but I used every single bit other than those. So here we go. Right, nice big pocket at the front with some tags. I've got a little tab here, and the little charm says made with love. And I love all my journals that I make, I really do. If I didn't love doing it, I wouldn't be able to do it. But with this one, I loved it so much I did get quite carried away. I had to force myself to stop. So anyway, nice deep pocket. I've cut out some hearts so you can see the lace behind. This was a lovely deep lace. And all the envelopes that are featured throughout I made, and they've all got paper in of some sort, either coloured dies like these, or coffee dyed, but they've all got paper in. So yeah, there's the contents of that one. And all the advertisements are sewn onto coffee dyed paper, and they all come from the same newspaper from 1940. Here it says here, I've left the top bit so you can see, day June the 3rd 1940. So that was that newspaper, and that's where they're all from. There's a page of this in each signature. It's very similar to Edith Holden, that is also included in here, but this is the country flowers of a Victorian lady. Victorian, not Edwardian like Edith. And she was Fanny Robinson, and she writes poems or little sentiments at the bottom of each page. I didn't want anything to be lost, so each time I've used one of hers, I've made a little spine, and I've stamped out a little border, and I sewed it onto the cardstock, so there'll be another piece of card that on the other side. But yeah, I wanted the recipient to get the benefit of the whole page because they're so beautiful, so that's what I did with them. This is one of those pocket fold outs. I first saw Yvonne Preston doing that, but I think she saw someone else, because I'm sure she mentioned that. But yeah, there's a couple of tags there. I've done lots of stenciling and lots of stamping throughout. Nice doily pocket. that I've reinforced with acetate. I've got a video on that. This isn't a glassine bag, it is a baking paper bag that I make myself. I do a lot of those. There's very faint stenciling on there. It might not pick up on camera, but in real life it's a lovely sort of little image that I've stenciled on. And I made a perfume bottle with my envelope punch board backed onto coffee dyed paper. I can't remember where I first saw that being done, because when I first got my envelope punch board I watched loads of different videos on different things you can make with them other than just the envelope. So that was yonks ago. I don't know where I got that from. So stenciling, some lovely spray transfer where I've sprayed over a doily. Oh, if I could get the page I'd turn it. Right. Edith Holden. I've got an altered paper clip up here, holding a journaling card, and the other side of the is another. I altered the back and the front, and I've done that in all three of the altered paper clips. I think I've got one in each signature. There's a little tuck spot here. As you can see, that is a little image. That's a shrunk down version of a full page, and that is off the front cover. This is called the Fairy Grotto. I don't know, I can't remember who the artist was, but I printed that out. I've stamped some little fairies and onto a stenciled vine that I've put glitter to look like fairy dust, and I've done decorative stitching around the edge, and that bit looks like a leaf. Got a little charm here. It won't pick it up on camera because they're too tiny, but inside here are two little flowers that I picked in my front garden and pressed, and then I put them in this little charm and coated them in glossy accents, so they're in there forever. Little fold out with pads, lots of space for journaling. Get that back on. That's that. And here we are at the centre of the first signature. Got a little angel card in here. If the recipient doesn't like things like that, like little angel cards or that, I can take that out, swap it for something else. Got a little pocket here with some tags inside. More stenciling, dyed paper. I made a little matchbook pad inspired by, well, exactly the same as the Tracie Fox one. I watched her tutorial the other day, so I had to go, and that's that. I'll link that below. Edith Holden, little charm, that's a little handbag there. Lovely, that effect, I think it's beautiful. Some lace trim. There's a floating pocket here, held on with a little paper clip with a little crystal style charm. It's a little mason jar pocket with a little matching tag. Again, I made this on my envelope punch board, but it was so long ago when I watched these kind of things, I really don't know where I got the idea. Little tag on that side. Nice deep pocket at the end of the first signature. We've got a trifold lot of cards, journaling cards, so there's loads of room for writing. And in this little bag I've got a little binky book. Right, so this big one is called Isabella. I don't know if I said that at the beginning or not. So this one is Binky Bella, and she is 1.5 by 2.25 inches, and she's got a 1/4 inch spine. She's got 24 pages and a pocket at the front and the back with little tiny tags inside. So I thought that looked really pretty and cute, so I'll tie that up in a sec. So that's the end of the first signature. Second signature, I've got these lovely pom-poms, a nice big envelope with a load of journaling space inside. Loads of room to journal, even though there's quite a lot in here and she's so chunky. There is loads of room. An altered paper clip again with a little tiny tag. Edith Holden there. Another advertisement on that little side. I think that's really pretty. And that's a decorative brad, and they're so beautiful. So I just put some eyelash trim round, but I've put tape underneath, like some washi, so that it doesn't catch on anything that you might want to tuck in. Nice reinforced pocket there with journaling card. More lace trim. Another little tuck spot from one of those images from the front cover. Another little piece of art. I don't know what this is called at all. And I've done some decorative stitching and a little leaf down here. I treated this paper, this is normal copy paper, but I treated it so that it's like a faux vellum, and I don't know whether you'll see on camera, but underneath the next page is music sheet, and you can see the sheet music through the image because it's now quite see-through. So I like that effect, and as you can see, the decorative stitching and the leaf. I sprayed over some metal embellishments that I had. I just laid them on the paper, started spraying. Once I was finished spraying, then I took them off, washed them, put them back in my stash, so they can still be used. Because they're metal, they just wash and dry up clean like you'd never know, but they make gorgeous effects. I'll definitely be doing that again. So this, I've used this kind of pocket pad before, and I got the idea from Wendy Connors-Beckett. But there's a difference. There's a pad up the top here, the same as what Wendy does. But inside, there's the pocket at the bottom, same as Wendy does. This back bit, I got the idea of this from watching a Tracie Fox video where she makes a pocket inspired by the Tim Holtz slit pocket die that she didn't have for her die cutting machine, so she made her own version. So this is like a little hybrid of those two. Like, if them two videos had a baby, or them two tutorials had a baby, this would be the outcome. So I might do a craft with me on that, because I'll be making one for the next journal that I've got to start the minute I stop filming. That's why I'm trying to hurry up, because I've got so much to do. I've got a little custom order waiting. Nice envelope that came in the paper pad. All you had to do was cut it out. I stamped out a little heart from the front cover so that I would have the matching pattern to this, so that would be the closure, and there's just some paper in there to journal on. This is the middle of the second signature. More spraying over metal embellishments. Got a little cigarette card here and here. And the little paper clip is a little lilac bicycle. I thought that was really cute. Large paper clip here holding on this journaling card. More of that Fanny Robinson book. Absolutely beautiful paintings. And again, look at the script. Just amazing. Really lovely. I just did some decorative sewing around here, stamped a dragonfly. This little pocket, I've made these before, but the other night I was watching Linda Israel and she was making some, and I thought, oh, I can do some while I'm watching her. And it was a live stream, she was chit-chatting, we was all chit-chatting in the chat box that you get with a live stream, which is really lovely because people start getting to know each other. It's like meeting up with friends watching one of her live stream. It really is lovely. So yes, mixed media collage on there, and yeah, that's a little book page pocket from the Adventurer's Handbook. A little bit stenciling down here. This is a envelope with a window, and that little image there surrounded by eyelash trim is the same image here, just enlarged and sewn on, but not sewn, stuck onto dyed paper. Some Edith Holden, more dyed paper and stenciling, and that's the end of the second signature. the third signature, we've got a nice deep pocket again, another advertisement, and a mixed media, flew out of my hand, a mixed media tag. I made a craft with me video doing this pad. It's held shut by a magnet, which is quite strong, so it will hold it shut even if it's standing up. Got a nice big pad inside of mixed pages, some just plain coffee dyed, some have been dyed a little bit with splatting paint over and food colouring over, and then some have been entirely sprayed over. So I've got a nice assortment there. And on the front here I've got some ladies dancing. It says dance your own dance and sing your own song. And I've got a pocket, hidden pocket under this lace with a bit of ephemera. I've got a hidden pocket under this paper with a little journaling card. And another hidden pocket under the lace, a large one, with a lovely big journaling card. So that is that triple pocket. And I did a craft with me video, so you can see exactly how I did that if you want to do one too. Right, piece of cardstock that had some lovely dyeing from the paper, from the coffee, so I sewed it into the book. More dictionary page, I did some stamping there, I think that's really pretty. Encyclopedia. More Fanny Robinson, just beautiful, such a talented artist, but it was not known in her lifetime at all, unfortunately. More stamping, Edith Holden. I've got a little charm on here, I'm not really sure what it is, it's just like a little roundish silver charm. Little journaling card, lovely transfer from spraying over a doily. Nice pocket here with a little wooden photo frame, a little wooden bird cage that is got free movement there, so it moves about, and a mixed media tag. A little altered playing card with a little advertisement. I just did some decorative stitching, just playing around on my sewing machine. Another little dandelion there, letting go of its seeds. The centre signature. Got a journaling card and an envelope, and a tag and another journaling card. Beautiful pages, really lovely out of that Septeria paper pad. I've got a little pearl here, and that's another of the fold out for writing, loads and loads of journaling space with another little notepad. So although there's a lot in here, there's ever such a lot of room for writing, because you've got 200 pages and then all those extras in the little pads that I've included. Little leaf charm on a little tag, little tea card from Book From Tea. I've done some more stenciling. Another altered paper clip that I made, a little journaling card. That's the other side. More stenciling. Another advertisement. One of my little, I call them ice cream tags because the shape's a bit like an ice cream cone, with a reinforced doily. Another little pocket here, and another little tag inside. Nice long stemmed rose there. Another of those bags that I make out of baking paper that I've just decorated, and there's a fairy postcard inside. I think she's so cute, and you can see her through the paper. Oh, and a little bell charm there. Tag, an envelope, and an advertisement. And then at the very back we've got a nice big journaling card, lots of room for writing on, and as well you could also like use it like to mat a photo onto. I think that would look really nice. And here I've made a long pocket to hold this bookmark that I've just made a mixed media collage from that side. This side I just left as is because it was so beautiful. And I made a pen or pencil holder, in this case it's a pencil holder that I've decorated. And I got that idea, I know where I got that one from. Again, this was made on my envelope punch board, but I only saw this recently, and it was Septeria18 that I got that idea from. I will also link her down below. So I'm sorry it was like very rushed through, but to go into detail on everything in here would have taken a very long time. This will be available in my Etsy store, which I will hopefully upload today. Thank you ever so much if you've watched through to the end, or even if the people that didn't, thank you to them as well for just having a little look. Okay, I hope you liked it. If you did like it, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will be back very shortly with another craft with me. So thank you very, very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Have a lovely day, everybody. Thank you. Bye bye.